Hey there, I'm Kelvin, the host of Bitetells, where we bite into the food and we tell you what we think. In today's video, we're trying out Cinnamon Pebbles from Post cereals. You're probably familiar with their cereal, with Fruity Pebbles, Cocoa Pebbles, Honey Bunch of Oats, and Oreo Puffs. This isn't actually new. Cinnamon Pebbles was actually released in 2017, but was re-released in late 2025 and early 2026. For the Cinnamon Pebbles, I went to Walmart, gone to the cereal aisle, and there's this aisle with the newest cereals, and that's where I saw them, and they were around $4.97. Here's the packaging of the cereal. You could see the Flintstone characters, Fred and Barney. Also, you could see on the side here, you see the Cinnamon Pebbles, and in the back, it's like a little game where you're from the bottom and go to the top. And there's also like a scramble river with words. It spells out cinnamon. And on the side here, we have the nutritional facts with 12 grams of sugar per serving, 220 milligrams of sodium, and 1% gram of protein, with the ingredients such as oil, cinnamon, sugar, artificial and natural flavor. So without any further ado, let's get into eating and trying out the Cinnamon Pebbles cereal. And here, ta-da, the Pebbles. Here's what it looks like. It kind of gives this color of a churro cinnamon. I don't see any sugar powder or cinnamon powder like you would see in other cinnamon cereals. There you go. After opening it, you don't smell it right away, but once you put your nose into it, you smell this warm cinnamon that you smell in a bakery and not really a cereal. Without any further ado, we're gonna try out the Cinnamon Pebbles cereal. Here we have the Cinnamon Pebbles in our little bowl here. We will now try the Cinnamon Pebbles, but without the milk. Basically, if you just didn't have milk or you were just eating it from the bag, this is what you will be expecting. So here is our scoop going in. If you had Fruity Pebbles and Cocoa Pebbles before, they have the exact same crunch as their iconic Pebbles cereals. In addition, it gives you that hint of cinnamon. Tastes like a churro and not like that spicy cinnamon you have like in gum. It's pretty sweet and salty, and the rice just gives it a note of flavor. And it doesn't taste that sugary, not overwhelmingly sweet cereal. That's pretty good. With all cereals, we have to pour in milk. So let's get to it. The milk has now been added into the cereal. So now we're going to try Cinnamon Pebbles with milk going in. Obviously, once you put in the milk and you have that crunch and little soakness of the cereal, it tastes pretty good. Once again, with the lack of sugar or cinnamon bits coating the cereal, it's not like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereals that you would have expected in these Cinnamon Pebbles. But what makes the Cinnamon Pebbles so great is that since it doesn't overfill you with sugar and powdered cinnamon, it's not overwhelmingly sweet, and therefore you'll have a better experience eating the cereal. If you wanted more cinnamon and more sweet taste of cereal, then I would suggest to get the Cinnamon Toast Crunch cereal. If you want less cinnamon, less sugary cereal, these Cinnamon Pebbles are perfect for you. With all cereals, the milk has soaked the cereal and you have eaten most of the cereal, leaving you with a bit of a prize of a sweeter milk. So we're gonna be trying out the milk after eating cereal. With the milk, you do taste the last bits of the cinnamon. It gives this snickerdoodle cookie taste from the milk. Cinnamon Pebble cereal from Post cereals. I like it. It's actually very good. I enjoy this cereal. Obviously, it's not like Cinnamon Toast Crunch where it has that overwhelming sweet impacting your mouth. But these, it gives this subtleness with the sugar and cinnamon, and with the addition of milk, it just blends in very well. And I would buy this again, actually, and probably keep it for myself and not tell anyone. But reality wise, I would recommend this. This was a pretty great cereal. I will give this cereal a 9 out of 10. Now, what would have made it a 10 is if it kind of had a bit more sweetness with more sugar and cinnamon, and maybe if the pebbles were a bit frosted. I think this would have been one of the best cereals of all time. This concludes the end of a Bitetells video. My name was Kelvin. If you have any suggestions or any food or snacks you will want me to try, leave them in the comments. And with that, I'll see you another time. Goodbye.